and welcome to the Binge Box, where we share our thoughts on TV shows, friendships, relationships, and everything in between.
Join us as we binge on all the good stuff life has to offer. So, on today's episode, we're going to talk about guy code and girl code. So, with that being said, my first question for you is what is rule number one of girl code?
Rule number one of girl code is don't tell your business to anyone. So if you have a friend and y'all got top secret information, even if it's not top secret information, like people's private business but stays between y'all. If they share it with you, it's just between y'all. And if y'all fall out, that doesn't give you jurisdiction to spread their business.
So, she a op. You're not spreading her business.
Even if she's a op, no, because then you're fake. Was that your whole intention? Like, was that your plan this whole time? Were you plotting on her? Were you waiting for the moment just so you could spread her business?
But if she spread your business, you still gonna hold it
down. If she spreads your business, you should hold it down still, because it's the moral compass, you know?
Taking the high road?
You should take the high road. But if you didn't, it would be understood because they started it, obviously.
It's understandable.
So you're just reciprocating their negative energy. You're
just matching the foolishness.
Exactly.
Okay.
Pretty much. What would you say is your first rule of God code?
So rule number one, and it shouldn't be a rule, is don't mess with your boy's girl. It don't matter if she's coming on to you. It don't matter if she's feeling you. It don't matter if she like you. She throwing it at you. Go the opposite direction. That loyalty to your boy should mean something to you. Don't mess with his ex neither. It don't matter if he don't want nothing to do with her. He could even give you his blessing and say, yo, you could talk to her, you could mess with her. Still don't do it. It's a certain level of loyalty in the bro code where you're not gonna cross certain lines and you're not gonna disrespect certain boundaries.
Okay. Does that count if y'all aren't actually an item?
What you mean? Like if it wasn't his girlfriend, if somebody he was dating?
Yeah, if it was just somebody he was doing his things with. Wasn't taking her seriously.
The moment he indulges with her, she's done.
It's off limits.
Yeah, that's weird vibes.
Even if she feels like she's single and she want to talk to the bros.
Don't. That's weird vibes. If I ever see my boy with a girl and they could be just, they kicked it for one night, I don't want nothing to do with her. That's weird. I don't know what they did, one. I don't know what they have. So I'm not going to protrude and step into that.
Okay, fair enough. Surprisingly enough, that's also girl code number 2. Yeah, just don't mess with any of the exes, any of the potentials, any of the crushes. It's all messy. It's all messy. If they claimed it, just stay away. That's really it.
X marks the spot.
X marks the spot.
If somebody claims it, don't go digging somebody else's treasure.
But they say if I liked it, it's mine. Something like that.
You looking?
Not well.
But
relax.
So then number 2 of guy code for me would personally be don't speak on another man's behalf. If somebody asks you something about somebody, it's not your job to answer for them ever, no matter what the situation is. You don't know why somebody's asking those questions about somebody, so don't answer. You don't know who you're incriminating. You don't know why they're asking. It's none of your business. If they ask, you don't know. Even
if it's an emergency.
In the rare state of an emergency, that's a different scenario. But if somebody's asking, yo, what did son do last night? I don't know. That's not my question to answer. You need to ask him. Go holler at him. Because I'm not going to snitch on nobody. I'm not going to put anything out there. I don't know why you're asking me if you're going to get in trouble. If you're supposed to be somewhere else. I'm not going to put myself in the middle and be in a hot seat. What you over there mouthing?
Nothing.
I'm not going to put myself in the hot seat. Because at the end of the day, all it's going to become is Tyler said this. Tyler said that. Tyler said y'all was out there doing this, that. Me? I'm not going to be the person.
They could still say that.
If I ain't say it, they could say whatever. It's not facts.
And it's facts if they claim it.
They could claim it. But if you know my body.
Your truth versus theirs.
If you know my body and you know I'm not a guy to talk, and you know that I'm standing on this because this is rule number 2 of guy code, and you know I never break that rule, who you really going to believe? You going to believe lying ass shorty?
Or lying ass niggas. Yes, lying ass niggas. Y'all are always gonna believe each other.
We gonna stand up for the black man. We gonna stand up for each other.
Okay.
What's rule number 3 of girl code?
Rule number 3 of girl code is don't embarrass your homegirl in front of anybody. Usually this happens with guys though, where the girl would see a guy that she like and they're in a group setting and she just starts talking shit about her friend, like, oh, remember the time when you bust your mouth open and was bleeding from your skull? Like, you know, like some crazy shit where it's just like, this is not called for, you know? Very unnecessary stuff. So don't embarrass your homegirls.
Don't bring somebody else down to make yourself look better.
Right.
No, I agree. I feel like that's partial guy code too, but I feel like most guys got enough sense to not be like, yo, bro, remember that time you remember that time I lent you $100 when you was broke just because a pretty girl
right.
like that's OD. Mm-hmm. So I'm not jacking any of my bros to do that. I can't speak for no other waste man out there, but me and my guys, we
you never know. Men do desperate things sometimes.
Absolutely, but I stand on business with my boys. So,
okay. All right.
Another rule for guy code. It's a baby rule. Most women not gonna ever understand it, but there's a rule called the stall rule.
The what?
The stall rule.
Stall. STOLL.
STALL. Like a stall in a bathroom. If you go into a bathroom and there are 3 urinals, don't ever go in the middle urinal. There needs to be a stall space between each man.
Oh. Yes. Okay.
That is a big rule. Don't ever go in the middle one. If there's a certain number, you always need to have a space. And if somebody's in that middle stall, you stand in the corner and you wait till he's done. Okay. We don't none of this.
You don't want to be in the splash
empty,
zone?
One man splash zone? Splash zone? Are you crazy? We're not doing no splash zone. There needs to be a 1-star rule. Okay. And every man should be taught that from a boy. From a boy. I don't care how bad you gotta pee. You better hold it. Pee
Fair enough. Not peeing yourself. That's crazy.
I'm not going to go pee where somebody gonna look over. Hey, that looks nice over there. Hell no, I'm not gonna be that close.
You never know. You could start a great conversation.
A great conversation.
Anyway, rule number 4 for girl code is don't leave your friends in any type of situation that could be unsafe to them. So if you're going out, you stay together. Kind of like the like whole chain thing when we go to the club and you see the girls all going to the bathroom together. It's like we all need to stay together and make sure that we're all protected. You don't leave her at the club to go talk to your man, go find your man, whatever you got to do, or flirt with somebody. You stick together. That's it, and that's all. And if she's not sticking with you, she's not a real one, and you need to leave her.
That's funny you say that. Because as a guy, it's probably the complete opposite. If you see your boy about to dap you up because he about to dip, that means he probably about to go handle something. Don't ask no questions. Yo, bro, I'm going to holler at you, and you'll find out tomorrow. Because if he has to dip like that, you don't need to follow behind him. If he's trying to dip on his own, that means he's going to do something. That is a solo mission. And you don't need a team on a solo mission. If it was a team effort, he would say, yo, bro, we out. But if it's, yo, I'm out to dip, don't ask no questions. Just be like, yo, bro, we gonna talk.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I feel like men don't actually have to worry about their safety. Like if they're going out in the middle of the night, most likely, if anything, they have to worry about other men. Like staying on alert. But that's not at the top of their mind because in most cases, a man can defend himself to a degree, you know? But a woman, there's not a guarantee that we can defend ourselves. And more times than not, the attacker is a man. So if we're defending ourselves from a man, it's very imbalanced. So naturally, we just rather stay together so that if anything was to occur, we could all protect each other, you know?
Nah, for sure. I could jump in.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. Beat them with the heel. Knock them out real quick. Tie them up.
No, for sure. No, that makes sense. I understand that. I love that, you know? I want all my queens to be safe out there. So y'all stick together, y'all Powerpuff Girls it, and y'all do your thing.
Powerpuff is crazy.
All right. So the next rule of guy code is if another man holds it down today, you hold it down tomorrow. It shouldn't be any words being said. If we go out on a Monday and I cover the bill, on a Tuesday you cover the bill. No ifs, ands, and buts. It's that simple. It shouldn't be a yo, you got this. It's an unspoken rule where you're gonna hold it down because he held it down the day before. If he drove to the club on a Monday, if y'all going out again next week, you drive. It's that simple.
That's solid.
Yeah, if it's really your man's and y'all really homies like that, y'all gonna look out for each other. Y'all gonna split everything y'all do pretty much. It doesn't always have to be same time. Like we don't have to split the bill. We both grown men. We both got money. I'm gonna just pay the bill one time. Next time we go out, I know that you got me.
Facts. I don't think that's a girl code, but we definitely do keep that same energy. Like, if you're looking out for me, I'm gonna look out for you the next time. And we also take note to the people that we can't do that with, because you can't do that with everybody, unfortunately. So if you know that you have a friend that's just like, I'm going to take what you give me, and then you got to figure your own shit out, like, that's not a friend that you should be swapping back and forth with, you know,
Sure.
because it's not going to be balanced. Not necessarily that it needs to be, but it should be.
No, for sure. You know the few friends that are like the ones that are just gonna take.
Yeah.
You got to keep them at a distance. But
Mm-hmm.
it's the friends that really hold it down for you. Where if you broke, they gonna look out for you. Like
Yes.
I send you 20 because you down. You
Yes.
send me back 40 back in return. The
Yes.
20 because you pay me back, and the other 20 is a thank you for blessing. That's
Facts.
the people you hold down because
Facts.
you know they gonna always reciprocate and they always gonna be there for you in your time of need for sure.
Okay. Um, Next rule. Another rule for girl code is don't date family members.
Hey,
Like,
what?
family members,
Got
like
it.
your friends,
I
like
got it. I got it.
brother,
I got it.
cousin, whatever. Like, stay away from the family, because it's just gonna be a lot of mess, too much mix up, too much in between. A lot happens. If you develop a friendship after the relationship has already started, that's a little bit different, but like, while you're friends already, don't do it.
So you saying don't date your girl's brother
Yeah,
or not
basically.
his cousin because it's gonna
Yeah.
get messy. Nah,
Yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
Even if you look good.
Even if you look good, sometimes you gotta look and look away, man.
I feel like people say this, but they don't keep that same energy.
That's a fact, but it's also a matter of like knowing the relationship and the bond that you have and what's more important to you. Like, it's a quick one too, because you don't know where that relationship could go, even if you did try it.
And I'm married. Y'all gonna be sisters. Imagine you marry your friend's brother, and now y'all become sisters. That's
Yeah,
fire.
no.
That's
Because what was y'all
fire.
doing this whole time?
What you
It's
mean?
not going to be random.
Yeah, I was dating. She gave you the blessing.
No, you're not getting the blessing. It's girl code. Don't do
No,
that
no,
shit.
no blessing.
No blessing.
No blessing.
Don't do it.
Okay, in the rare instant that the brother went to the sister and was like, "Yo, hey, like your friend, I really like her." Or I'll give you another example. If your brother comes up to you and says, "Yo, he really likes your friend," you telling him hell no over it, like
Yeah.
stay away.
Yeah.
Are you gonna warn your friend that my brother likes you too?
I'll ask her,
You're gonna ask her what?
like, how she feels about him.
And what if she says she likes him too?
Get, like, it's done. Like,
Is
we
you setting them up? They
no.
both like each other.
I don't
You could be
care.
Cupid
Why would I do that?
because Cupid doesn't lie. It doesn't.
If I know my brother, or I know my cousin, sibling, whatever, whoever family member,
Mhm.
if I know how they are and I know how my friend is, I'm not gonna be
Your brother's a lover girl. Your brother's a lover girl.
a
Your
lover
brother's a lover
girl.
boy. Your friend is a lover girl.
They
They
could
could really work really well together. You're still
lover
gonna
girls
clip it.
don't go together, unfortunately.
All I'm saying is if they match well, you still dubbing it.
If they match well, I'll think about it.
You don't think about it.
I'll
Okay.
think about it.
Okay.
But it's not something you want, because at the end of the day, that's your best friend.
No, for sure. Because if their relationship go bad, it kind of sours everything.
Exactly.
No, you right
It
about
fucks
that.
up the whole dynamic.
You absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I ain't even gonna bring up this scenario. Never mind. I'm gonna keep that tough. I'm gonna keep that tough.
All
I'm gonna
right.
keep that for
Fair
another.
enough.
I'm gonna keep it for another episode.
Fair enough. Okay, so my question now is, have you ever done anything to break that code?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, you learn as you go. You as a man, you grow up, you make mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
you do certain stuff. Even the small example of me saying you don't speak for another man, is that something you have to learn? Where you might have had said something, you slipped up and just said something like, "Yo, yeah, we went to this place, that place," not knowing that he told somebody else something else. You
Mm-hmm.
get in trouble for that. Even something as small as you learn that as a child. Because if there's times where I've told my parents, "Hey, me and this guy, we going to the park to play ball." We ain't gonna play ball. We went to go link some girl in. But
Mm.
my parents don't need to know that. And all it takes is somebody to slip up and be like, "Yeah, no, we went to the store and this, that." The parents gonna be like, "Which I was playing ball. What you doing at the store?" Just like that. So you learn that as a kid. You break that guy code, but the older you get and the more you understand it, you don't want no one to do it to you, so you ain't gonna do it to nobody else.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. Question about the girl code. Cause I know how girls are is y'all usually have your main friend and then y'all got outside friends in that relationship. If
Oh yes.
somebody from the outside group tells you a secret and they tell you to hold it down, are you telling your main friend? Are you telling that best friend? Or are you really holding on to a secret? Because from what I've been told, I've always heard if somebody tells you a secret, that secret is between me, you, and my best friend.
Basically. So that's kind of like low key another rule as well, where it's like there's a ranking, there's a hierarchy for sure. Like we're not gonna lie and act like there's not. Every friend is not on the same playing level.
I'm at the
So
tippity top, right? One of one. Wow.
so basically, right? If you have a best friend, I have multiple best friends. So you're like up there.
One of one. Continue though.
I never said that, but okay. So yeah. So the best friends definitely get the tea on what's going on with the friends at the bottom of the tier.
Even if it's a secret and they say don't tell nobody.
Even if it's a secret, because at the end of the day, if we're being honest, and some people are gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck because I like to tell the truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat and pretend like it's not what it is. The people at the bottom, it don't really matter if they want the secret or if they don't want the secret. Wow. If you tell something and well, I won't say that's true. Not 100%. It depends on the secret. It depends on the level of the secret.
Okay.
Because if it's like
you ranking friends and ranking secrets.
Yes. Because if it's a really deep, like personal secret, then no. It's something you will hold down. But if it's something where it's like,
who gives you the authority to say if
you would know
is or something private?
But you would know.
Okay.
You would know, and you also know from how the people like tell it to you. Because somebody's gonna be like, if they really don't want it out, they'll be like, "Please keep this between us," like that type of stuff.
So once you get keep it between us, you gonna hold it
down. More than likely, most likely, yes, I will. But like, my best friend's gonna know. My best friend's gonna know. Copy. More time than not.
Copy. I got a follow-up question.
And I'm not gonna tell all my best friends either, depending on the secret and depending on.
I'm gonna be the one that gets left out. I got it. Heard you.
Wow, I never said that, but okay.
I got a follow-up question. So since we are really good friends now, we had to work. I had to work my way up that hierarchy.
Yeah.
So when I was at the bottom of the hierarchy, all my business was in the streets.
No.
All my business, but all your other best friends knew all my business.
No, that's not true. No.
That's what you just said.
That's not what I just said.
You can't say that.
I said it depends. I just told you it depends on what the secret is. If you told me to keep it between us, it's between us.
All right.
That's it.
I bet.
Yeah. But I feel like that's most like friendships. At the end of the day, you're gonna tell your best friend.
I agree. I ain't gonna front, but I'm never gonna let nobody know I'm telling anybody nobody's business.
Exactly.
And that friend that you tell the business to, they better not ever open their mouth.
Because then you know exactly who it came from. It's like, I didn't tell nobody else but you, so I know it came from you.
They better not ever open their mouth. Because if you open your mouth, it's on site.
It's clip.
It's on site.
We fighting.
We could be locked
Why would you do that?
You can't make me look like an op.
Exactly.
You can't make me look like an op.
Exactly.
I'm trusting you.
Because I came to you in confidence, and now you going to tell the rest of the world. That's crazy.
I'm trusting you with somebody else's
literally.
And if they ever find out, it's getting back to me.
Right.
So you better hold it down. Me and you are one.
Right.
You got it.
Literally.
I can respect
you share one brain cell with your best friend anyway, so it's literally like.
One brain cell. I don't know about all that.
Relax.
I don't know about all that. I wasn't talking about us. I'm just saying I got a lot of brain cells. My head is big.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say though is if they're telling you, they're basically telling your best friend. So yeah.
Duly noted.
There's that.
Don't tell women anything.
That's crazy.
I'm just calling it how it is.
No. I keep secrets though. It's just like I said, if I know it's not that deep of a secret, I can tell.
Okay.
I can tell.
You got any more questions for the guy, go?
What is a What would you make a guy code that's not a guy code?
What would I make?
Yeah. What do you feel like is something that should be a guy code, but it's not a guy code right now?
I don't think I got that supreme authority makers of guy code. I'm not William Guy.
But you know men. You're a guy.
I am a
So
guy.
at the end of the day, you could say like there's something that I wish guys did a little bit more and made it like a general rule between the rest of y'all, but it's not.
This is a stupid guy code. I'm gonna get back to that.
Mhm.
It's something stupid that I wish was guy code. It's having real conversations and telling the truth with other guys. Like
Mhm.
I I feel like guys do it, but guys only do it like every once in a while, and it's usually mad late.
Mm.
Like you coming back from somewhere, or y'all just chilling, and it's like 3 in the morning, and that's when y'all have that one real emotional talk, and then y'all never speak about it ever again.
After the club, a little bit
Yeah,
lit in your
you a little
feelings.
smizz, a little drizz, and then y'all have that real conversation about whatever it is.
Mhm.
I just kind of wish that was a little bit more normalized between guys, honestly. Um,
Okay.
like support systems is real,
Mhm.
and a lot of times as a man, you don't really have a strong support system
Mhm.
just because as men you're taught to be strong at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I kind of wish that having real support systems and checking on your bros is real guy code. We don't check on each other as much as we should.
Mm. Okay.
Anything you would add to girl code?
Um, maybe being honest, like about what you're feeling and not like just reacting. Because I feel like a lot of women are reactive sometimes. And it's like when you're going through certain situations with your homegirls, you're just reacting off of impulse and you don't have that time to like take a back seat, take a break and like process it and then have a honest, open communication with them. And I also feel like a lot of the times women are more easily to forgive their partners than they are their friends, which is unfortunate. So it's like if you did have that space where it's like open, honest communication and like just upfront, full truth, uncut, then you would be able to hold space for your friendship and be a little bit more forgiving and accepting with certain things that your friends do in comparison to your partner.
I mean, I feel like women are just more emotional than men in general. And I feel like a lot of times women are more reactive because they act off that emotion.
Mhm.
And I feel like since they act on that emotion off rip, I feel like it becomes a back and forth. And I feel like that's why women hold so many grudges. I feel like women forgive their partners a little bit more just because I feel like men kind of hit them with logic sometimes, and it causes more of a reaction to be like, hmm, I
Mhm.
can forgive more. But when a woman hits another woman with being emotional, another woman hits another one being emotional, it's two emotions just going, and then it's like you my op now.
Mhm.
When a man and woman sometimes it's emotion coming here, logic coming here, and it's like, all right, paper covers rock.
I don't think that's true. But I also don't think that women are more reactive than men. I feel like men are actually way more reactive. And yeah, because the polls and all the stories that we've been hearing about men abusing their women and
Unaliving.
them and
Unaliving.
their children and, you know,
Unaliving.
themselves um kind of shows otherwise. I just feel like men are reactive, but they try to show it in a different way. And more times than not, their emotion that they're going to show more times than not is anger. Women are going to show multiple different sides of emotions. And that's why it might come off as we're more emotional. But yeah, I feel like men definitely hold that title down because I don't think you guys actually know how to control your emotions as much as you try to let it off. It's like you're trying to force it, but eventually it's all going to come out. Like kind of that like boiling pot where you keep heating up, heating up, heating up, eventually it's going to boil over. So, yeah.
Um, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree on that.
Mhm.
I do feel like men, like we sometimes we do boil over, but I feel like we do take on a lot and let a lot of stuff rock. I feel like women will hit you the moment the shit happen. You need to be like, yeah, I'm gonna let it rock. I'm gonna let it rock, and then you reach a breaking point. But I do get what you're saying. But I'm gonna just have to agree to disagree.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm very similar in that sense, but I do feel like I am a little bit more masculine with my emotions, so that could be why. So I get it, but at the same time, I don't think that it's very conducive in certain instances. So yeah, we can just agree to disagree on that one.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Nah, that's all I got.
That's it.
I don't want to get too much information. I don't want to have to infiltrate y'all.
Not infiltrate us. That's crazy.
That's all I got.
Okay. All right, y'all. So that's it for today's video. If you guys have any more guy codes and girl codes, please drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. What else I got to do?
Hit that bell button. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Binge Box Pod. We'll catch you in the next one.
Happy binging.
Happy binging.